Here we go. Wednesday, hump day, January 28th, 2026. Went out at 8 this morning. I'm going to try and start doing that more often. I'm a little tired actually today, so hopefully I get some good rest. But anyway, get an order 705 for 3.6 miles, Ray's Food Place, 3 items. I was on the phone. I actually multitasked pretty good on this one. 3 items, they're pretty easy. So deliver that by 8:26. Got there at 8:23, so pretty good start to the day. 305 base pay on a grocer. That's strange. And $4 tip. It's good on them. It was good enough. Good start to the day. 10 minutes later, get a $7, 1.7 miles for Prineville coffee. We'll totally do that. Deliver that by 8:44. I got there at 8:40. So really good start to the day. Actually, DoorDash pay there was $3 and $4 tip. So 8:40. 2 minutes later, I get this 1250, 5 miles. I took this and I didn't realize how far out that was. That one to the right is. It wasn't that bad. I was going to do it anyway. What the heck? They're still kind of feeding me orders at this point. So 2 customers, but delivered by 9:02. I'm pretty sure we got there on time on those. 9:02. Good enough there. A base pay $4 for both of those. Strange. One was excuse me. One was only $2.75 tip. One was $5.75. Who knows which one? And you can never really tell. So anyway, it's 9:02. Good start to the day. Just over an hour. Having a good start on Wednesday morning too. So it took about 14 minutes to get this one. 878, 3.3 miles. Grocery outlet, 7 items. It's pretty easy. I've been killing grocery outlet lately. There is a shortcut there, which they have on the map here. You can see now. They don't route me that way though. I don't know why, but today halfway there, I'm like, I press directions and they recognize it's a road now. So interesting why they wouldn't have me go that way, but oh well. Deliver by 9:44. Yeah, 9:32, dude. I killed that one. 7 items. I mean, this is bam, bam, bam. Couple frozen, some bread, a drink. Just boom. I'm killing grocery outlet nowadays. Not the best order, but if you kill it, it is. Sometimes you have to wait just as long as McDonald's or Taco Bell to deliver something like this. So anyway, delivered by 9:44. We got there at 9:32. So really good start to the day. 428 base pay on that. 450 tip. Take that all day long. Didn't get an order till 9:57. Is that correct? Yeah. So that's quite a ways. That's quite a while. But $5 for 0.4 miles at McDonald's. It was actually a little less than that. I could walk that there literally. I got a couple of these. I got a few of these today actually. No, I got a couple. This is one of them. And I didn't excuse me. I don't think I didn't get the tip breakdown, but I show it later in the breakdown. It was $3 base pay on this one and $2 tip. So still a great order for 0.3 miles, or could walk it there almost as fast. So 10:05. Oh yeah, it's because my dash ended there. Kind of got discombobulated again, but anyway, to get the gist of it, that's pretty much my dash was 40:33 for the first 2 hours. I've been blocking myself in 2 hours, as some of you know. I'm gonna keep doing that. Just to kind of judge the 2 hour blocks. So got right back on though. So it's 10:06. Got an order 6 minutes later, 6:25, 2.9 miles, Prineville coffee. Did this one, delivered by 10:23. Got there at 10:20. $3 base pay. Not sure. I can't put my finger on what the base pay is going to be nowadays, but excuse me. The customer tip was $3.25. Who cares? It's a iffy order because I kind of have to come back a little bit. But anyway, it's 10:20. 10:21. I don't get an order, but here's what it looks like. I'm leaving the delivery, and it doesn't look very promising. It is Wednesday morning or beginning of lunch rush. Just didn't look that good. It's 10:21 now. 10 minutes later, I got a $5, 1.3 miles McDonald's delivered by 10:42. I got there on this one too. Okay, so I looked back, and this is also a $3 tip and $3 base pay and $2 tip. So the base pay was $3 on this. I looked at the stats at the end of the day. So 10:31. or we got there. We probably got there around 10:40, to be quite honest. So, but then I got this one, or maybe it was a little while later. But 575, 1.7 miles, Upright Coffee Company. So it's cool. I wanted to go to this place. I didn't really know where it is, but I figured it out pretty quick today. They gave me a map, and it's right by Stella's, a cart. Some of you guys might know that, a food cart in town. I was always wondering why they weren't online. They're real nice there too. They're not like super young baristas or whatever, but they're nice people, ladies, girls, whatever you want to call them. So I'm looking forward to getting more of these. I delivered that one by 10:51. It was ready, and I got there at 10:49. So $3 base pay again there, $2.75 tip. Good on them. That's having a pretty good Wednesday. I'm having kind of a pretty decent week. It changes a little bit though, so hang in there with me. It's 10:49 here. 4 minutes later, I get this $5, 0.5 miles, half a mile, Taco Bell. What happened here? I was coming back from this delivery. Oh, I was just right by there, actually. Anyway, got a Taco Bell. It was kind of slow on the west side of town. I'm on the east side of town now, so I'll take this for sure. Delivered by 11:03. I know right where it's going. I won't tell you the business, and these orders used to be $4 all day, every day. And I knew right away, I'm like, this is a $3 base pay. And it was a $3 base pay. So he was to hand it to me because it's a business. And although maybe the girls are cheap, the guys that work there are not, but the girls are cheap. But now that DoorDash pays me an extra $1, it's like totally worth it. So for half a mile, especially too. So 11:01, we're looking pretty good at this point. I didn't get an order, and still didn't get one at 11:19. Looks like this. I'm at McDonald's, not even on the map. I think that one over to the right there is grocery outlet. Thought I should have got that when I was in that area, but I mean, you never know how that works out. But 9 to 19 minutes at 11:19. It's strange how the lunch rush is. Sometimes it's not a lunch rush, but anyway, and school gets out at this point in time. Or not gets out, I'm sorry, lunch starts for the high school. So I'm like, for sure, I'm at McDonald's, I'm going to get an order, and I'm going to the school. 1 minute later, I get this order. I think it's going to the school. It ended up not being, but it was pretty close to the school. I didn't read the map correctly, but who cares? I took this 550, 1.7 miles, delivered by 11:31, got there 11:27. So $3 base pay again, $2.50 tip there, so loving the base pay. It makes things much, much better. I hope this is a trend. Wish it would go higher, but I'll take what's going on right now at this given point in time. So it's 11:27 now. 2 minutes later, it gets $7, 3.7 miles. And as you can see, I always told you guys about the shortcut. There's the shortcut. That road that is kind of windy. Just goes straight up from the pickup. It's much shorter. It's faster. There is a small school zone right before that, but then you just fly. It's like the Audubon, too. It's like the smoothest road ever. So I always take that. I don't know why they would want to go another way, but so I wonder if they'll start routing me that way from now on. But anyway, delivered by 11:48 on that one. Got there at 11:38. So that's definitely a shortcut. Base pay $3 on that. Tip $4. Good on them. Good on you, people. I'm liking the way things are going of late. So it's 11:38 right now. 11:45, $7 plus for 0.7 miles. Delivered by 11:55, Dairy Queen. It was pretty much ready. Couple minute wait, I believe, but delivered by 11:55. Got there at 11:56, so technically I was late. It's a good thing I always press order not started till I arrived. So I didn't get dinged on this. And also it was $8. It's a $5 tip and $3 base pay. So, let's see, 11:56. Okay. This is where things start going a little wonky. 11:59, I get this $3, 1.6 miles. Easy decline, right? Yes, I did decline this one. So it's 11:59 right now. Delivered by 12:12. That would just be horrible. Who are you? I thought that's probably a no tip offer because of my base pay seems to be like $3 all the time. So that's a non-tipping offer right there. Excuse me. So 11:59 and then 12 o'clock, get another $3. Now this one is the walkable one. I got one of these early. It was $5, but I'm like, there's no way no one from this apartment complex doesn't tip. So I'm like, I'm just going to take that because I kind of like want to stay in the queue and kind of want to do what DoorDash wants me to do. I hate to admit it, but I'm like, dude, things have been good for the last couple days. So I took this. I don't think it was even on time. And I was going to walk it there because I was mad because it was only $3, but it ended up being delivered by 12:09. Got there at 12:07. And it actually was a base pay of $2 and a tip of $1. So that's not bad. And I ran right back and got back in line at McDonald's. Sorry. So I don't know how long was that. Literally, it was 7 minutes for $3. That's not good. So, and at this point, I think I messed up. I pressed continue dashing. I didn't get the dash summary, but that was it. 45.50. No, I did get the dash summary on that one. So it was 45.50. A couple hours, so pretty good start. Only declined one of those. So it's 12:08 now. I restart again and I'm going for another block, 12 to 2. We'll see how it goes. And then 12:10, I get this $5 for 1 mile. McDonald's, we'll do that. Delivered by 12:19 on that one. Got there at 12:18. $3 base pay again. $2 tip. So, man, that base pay is really helping out, especially with the amount of deliveries you can get here, volume-wise. If you get volume, you're going to be able to do okay, I believe, in the future, moving forward. So, it's 12:18 now. 12:20, get another horrible $3 order. This is not the same one as the one before. It's just as bad, though. I would imagine there's 0 tip on that. Even if there was a $1 tip, it just doesn't make sense at all. So I'm starting to feel like I declined this one. So I'm declining offers, and I'm starting to feel like DoorDash is like, hey, man, we've been kind of broing you, so maybe you should hang in there with us once or twice, But I declined that one, too. So it's 12:20. On the phone again. I don't know what time it is exactly, but 5:50, 2.1 miles, McDonald's. Yeah, I forgot to get the screenshot of this one, too. No, I did. This is a different one. 5:50, 2.1 miles, I'll do that. Delivered by 12:40. Got there at 12:35. $3 base pay again. $2.50 tip. These are pretty decent orders for my area, guys. I understand like some of you guys wait or want to wait for big orders. They don't happen here. So if you want to dash in this area, you have to do this kind of shit. I'll tell you that right now. There's no waiting around. Otherwise, you'll get left in the dust. All right, 12:35. 12:37, I'm on the way back. Yeah, I was going to take this route anyway, kind of just get in the middle of town and either go east or west. So I get this 350, 1.2 miles. I'm like, okay, I'll throw you a bone, DoorDash, right here. This is where I think I made kind of a mistake. So I accept this order. I get there, and it is, I see Pringles. I'm like, cool. And then 10 mini tacos. And I'm like, for fucking sure, they don't have 10 mini tacos cooked. And they didn't. Not only did they did not have them cooked, she had to put, one batch had a couple minutes left, and she had to throw another batch in there. So I unassigned. I unassigned from this order without pay. Just total unassigned. And I got screwed earlier, or last week, because of the scam shit, and I burned 2 of my completion rates, or unassigns. So I'm stuck I'm at 96 right now. I'm a little worried about that. I might get stuck in some deliveries because of that shit. I'm going to be pissed if it does, but so I got out of this. Problem is, so it's 12:41 now. You'd think you might get some orders. I went to McDonald's. It was 12:58. Here's where shit goes the opposite of what's been happening. So I was there basically alone. I think there might have been another dasher in kind of another little parking lot area. But I'm like, dude, this is great. I mean, hopefully if an order comes, I'll get it. One of the girls that kind of sits with us, the dashers that hang out at McDonald's, she shows up, and and I'm like, you know what, for sure she's gonna get the order, and laugh at me this time. And sure as shit, she did. She got an order, and I'm like, you know what, dude? I'm not gonna say fuck you, DoorDash, but I'm like, dude, I'm not having this. I had a good morning. I'm kind of tired at this point too, so it's 12:58 now. Yeah, 12:59. It says 9 to 19 minutes, but I'm like, you know what? DoorDash is not going to bro me today, at least today. I hope I'm not like in the penalty box or in timeout or, in the corner. Hope I get orders. So anyway, I log out. I get out. And I'm done for the day at this point. So I kind of want to go home. Actually, what I did is I went and grabbed a sandwich. I was offline too. I just stayed offline. There's a deli in a store not far from here, maybe a block away, that I went and got a sandwich from. And I was going to go home, and I'm like, you know what? I need to go to the DMV. I've needed to. Tomorrow my registration expires. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just head to the DMV, and I'll turn my dash on. It's only about a mile and a little over a mile, maybe a little more, to the DMV, and it goes past some food carts. And sure as shit, though, I got back on, and just I wanted to look at the guaranteed rate when I ended this dash, and it was available, so that's never a good sign, at least to me anyway. So it's 105 now. And I do get back on, and I'm heading to the DMV, and I just passed this store actually, a food cart, and get this. So I'm like, okay, I'll take it. I'll wait for the DMV. I have to do it tomorrow, no matter what. So, but I'll take this order. Maybe things will turn around. They did give me an order. So delivered by 124. I got there at 121. $3 base pay again, $2.50 tip. That's a pretty good order. So 122. Oh yeah, I delivered that, and I'm like, oh well, shit, man. Look, it's orange. There's a bunch of places kind of popping off. It's only 122. I'll try this. So I head back to McDonald's. So it's 122 now. I didn't wait very long. I didn't get anything. It actually went back to like 9 to 19, and no orange. There was no orders. So, and I was kind of tired and over it, and had a decent day. I didn't put in a full 8 or anything, but I didn't really want to work these hours. They weren't really good yesterday. So I ended up going to the DMV. So check this. It's 128. That's the dash. 15 minutes for that 550. Not great anyway. So 128. Look at the timestamp on this. 155. I had been in and out of the DMV and got my tags. So I don't have to fucking worry about that tomorrow. Thank God. The DMV here is pretty awesome. I mean, it's not a big town, but the people in there are fast, man. They are not slow. They are fast. So, yeah, by 155, I had my tags. I went home. I didn't even turn on the dash on the way home. So, sorry about that. 51.5 miles home to home. So that's, it could have been better. But you have to include the DMV as part of like working for DoorDash too. You know what I mean? I could have just, I don't know. Anyway, it's fair. Let's just be transparent. It's 51.5 miles I drove today. So let's go over all the orders and stuff. I'll try and make this quicker. $40 for the first dash, 17 dash pay, 23 customer tip, just over 2 hours there. Active over half that. There's that McDonald's order down there where I didn't get the screenshot, $3 base pay and $2 tip, which is common all day. Pretty good little block, 2 hour block there. The second block was even better, from 10 to 12, 23 dash pay, but 22 customer tips, actually less tips, but that was a good block. 2 hours, just over 2 hours, over 1 hour active. So those are 2 good blocks. I'm gonna start working the mornings for sure. Let's see. Then the last one though, where I feel I was getting punished. I still think I'm gonna be. I don't know. It might be all superstition, but dude, I've seen it happen before, and I'm a little worried about tomorrow. But in this one, DoorDash pay was $6. Customer tips $6 or $4.50. There's only 2 deliveries, but so a little less than an hour. Active 17 minutes. I did unassign that one 7-Eleven for $3.50. I just didn't want to wait around. I felt like I'd been getting orders. I think that's what I'm going to get punished for a little bit. Maybe not in the long run, but immediately felt like I did. And that last one, just on the way to the DMV, it's only 15 minutes. You saw it, $3 and dash pay and $2.50 customer tip. So, but on the day that adds up to be $101.83 on a Wednesday morning, basically. Ended up being like 5 hours and 20 minutes. So if you do the math on that, 101 divided by 5 hours, 20 minutes is $19 an hour on the day on a Wednesday. I wasn't expecting that at all. I'm not expecting anything good when I even go out anymore. But yeah, just so that happened. And then what are we getting at here? Oh yeah, so the 51 miles, 51.5. So technically, it was almost $2 per mile, and that's counting everything. But you got to count everything. And if you're driving and actually doing something to benefit your car or DoorDashing, and you're online, you got to count it. So it was almost $2 today, more like a traditional day here. And I'm not unhappy with that at all. So if we break down the week so far, it's only been 2 days. 2:15:49, dash time 13. We'll just call that 14 hours, and active time a little less than half that. The DoorDash pay is 104, and the tips are 110, so they're starting to equal out. But like I said, I don't care about that anymore. If they're going to pay me more, I'm all for it. So break that down for the week. Had a horrible day yesterday, but kind of brought us back up to over the magic number here, 15. Go figure. No surprise. 215 divided by, we'll call it 14 hours, is a little less, so maybe a little more in 1535, but we'll take that. So, and let's check out the ratings. The only thing I'm really worried about is the completion rate. I mean, I have one more unassigned before I get through another ton of orders, but one thing I did want to mention too is 35 deliveries. It's pretty good for 2 days, a Tuesday and a Thursday, or a Tuesday and a Wednesday. And so the volume of orders is starting to get better, at least for me, maybe for everyone. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, 89% acceptance rate. I might have to start burning some of those just to avoid unassigns, and so my completion rate doesn't go down. When I get these $3 and $3.50 orders, I probably should be doing that anyway. I should take a lesson from some of the people who say, those orders are a waste of time at this point when I'm getting such good orders. Sitting at McDonald's for 7+, so lesson learned. I got to give people credit where credit is due, and I'm taking some pretty crap orders sometimes, but no one's perfect. So anyway, that's where we're at on the week, guys. It's Thursday. I'm not going back out today. Currently it's 3:05 here, so I'm just gonna rest and go back out tomorrow. Might even go out earlier than 8 at one point in time and see what happens. Maybe like 7, maybe even 6. Shit, I don't know. But anyway, one thing I might start doing in the future too is calculating dollar per delivery in my area. I think I did it yesterday. I don't know if I did it in the video. It was like $6 or something on the day, or I forget. But I'm gonna start doing that. Not today, but anyway. Hope you guys got something out of this. Hope you guys are doing better. Hope the weather's getting better for most of you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.